Welcome to Hitman Boxing. So Anthony Joshua's going on and stated that he wants to fight Bermane Stiverne next. Now, we all kind of saw this coming. I know in a previous video I said that I'd like to see Anthony Joshua fight Bermane Stiverne for a couple of reasons. Just to see how he would do against someone that Deontay Wilder has fought. That's number one. Two, I'd be interested to see if he's able to actually stop Bermane Stiverne, because Deontay Wilder wasn't able to do that. In fact, that was the only fight that Deontay Wilder ended up not stopping someone. And, obviously Bermane Stiverne would be a step up in competition when compared to some of AJ's previous opponents, especially Dominic Breazeale, because Dominic Breazeale wasn't shit, and he got his ass whooped, and he was slow as fuck. And, I was talking mad shit about the guy for a good reason, because he was a fucking bum. So, I can't even really call Bermane Stiverne a bum, but I will say this. His better days are definitely behind him. Deontay Wilder beat the fuck out of him. I don't know how the fuck he was still standing. But, in that Wilder fight, he looked like he was missing a step, man. Like he was... like he was done, like he got old overnight and shit. Like he just looked like shit in that fight. And I'm thinking he might look like shit against AJ, man. I don't want to say that AJ's going to stop him, at least not yet. The fight isn't even signed yet. I know Eddie Hearn's been talking about getting him one more voluntary defense of his IBF title before he fights Joseph Parker, who I'll get to shortly. But yeah, Bermane Stiverne is probably going to be the next a voluntary defense of that IBF strap that Anthony Joshua holds. So I think it's a good fight, a good step up in competition for him. He's been slowly making his way up the ranks with regard to the heavyweight division. So we'll see how he fares against someone who's got a hell of a fucking chin. So, yeah, now back to this Joseph Parker bitch-ass motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you dudes. Why you think Joseph Parker is that nigga, but he ain't shit, alright? So, Joseph Parker has been fighting fucking bums and old-ass men, too. He fought Francis Botha, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. The motherfucker's old as shit. His last fight was against Takam, right? Now, he did beat Takam. Good win. But he got exposed in that fucking fight, man. I've been watching your boy Joseph Parker's fights, and I'm not fucking impressed by the guy. We don't know who he is over here in the USA, man. We don't know of this guy. We never heard of him. He fights in Australia, usually in front of about 15 to 20 people. Motherfuckers don't know who he is. And if you look him up on YouTube, you see him fighting bums. He's not that fucking impressive, and he's not marketable. All right? So, let's get back to Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua. Now, he's going to be I think he's the mandatory right now, or whatever. I know the IBF order that they're going to have to order that fight eventually. So most likely we'll see that at some point in February, March, I'm assuming. That'll be probably AJ's third defense of his IBF strap. And I got AJ winning that fucking fight by knockout, man. Both of these dudes are undefeated, but, I mean, come on, man. Let's be honest. Joseph Parker ain't finna stop this motherfucker Anthony Joshua, man. He was exposed by Takam. He has no endurance, okay? No endurance. He can't fight when a motherfucker's coming forward at him. He can't fight off that back leg, man. He looked gassed in that fight against Takam, man. And he was looking like he was about to lose that fucking fight. That wasn't an impressive fight. And that wasn't a good fucking fight for me to watch for this boy. Because he ain't do shit. He's got a little bit of speed. But he does have an excellent jab. I will give him that, man. He's got a really good fucking jab, man. Really good jab. But again, I think Anthony Joshua's going to be too much for him. I think that power is going to stop him, man. And he's going to get hit. He gets hit. He doesn't have the best defense in the world. He likes to keep that left hand low. So, I don't know why y'all fucking riding Joseph Parker so fucking hard, man. I don't know where y'all from. I don't know where y'all are fucking from. But if we looking at the heavyweights, The top heavyweights, Wilder, Klitschko, Fury, Ortiz. If we looking at them motherfuckers, he don't fucking belong in the same breath as them dudes. To be honest, David Hay would give him that fucking work. Let's be honest. Nobody's checking for Joseph Parker, and I think that's why y'all are so fucking mad, because nobody gives a fuck about Joseph Parker. And after he gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua, nobody's really gonna give a fuck about your boy. He's gonna get put in the fucking body bag. Body bag. Trust me, son. But anyway, like I said, Anthony Joshua most likely going to be fighting Bermane Stiverne in the next couple of months. I think that's a good fight for him. It's a good step-up fight. And then, if he beats Stiverne, what the fuck are y'all going to say then, man? Because then you can say that that's his Takam, right? That was his step-up. That was his toughest opponent, right? And then both of these motherfuckers are in the same boat, according to y'all. Since AJ ain't fought nobody. Neither one of these motherfuckers have fought anybody, man. They're working their ways up. They're prospects. Y'all just mad because AJ getting all that shine. And JP, y'all mad because nobody knows who the fuck he is except for y'all. And it's okay. I don't claim to know everything about boxing, but I watch JP's fights. And I don't have to analyze anything. He's going to get beat the fuck up. If you have a problem with it, I mean, hey, get the fuck out of here, So, let me know what you think happens between Stiverne and AJ. Fuck it, I guess I'll go ahead and lay my prediction down. I think AJ's going to beat Stiverne. As far as stopping him, I'm really hesitant to say that he's going to stop Stiverne because Stiverne's got a hell of a chin, but he could. I'll just go with, for now, I'm going to go with AJ winning that fight. Whether it's by knockout or a decision, I'll determine that at some other point. But, I generally feel like Deontay Wilder's a little bit stronger than AJ, to be honest with you, as far as punching power is concerned. And he don't even throw his right hand correctly. Imagine if Deontay Wilder threw that right hand correctly, man, he'd have even more power than what he already has. But I mean, let's be honest. Anthony Joshua just signed a big ass fucking deal with Showtime. Even if he goes in and fights Joseph Parker and he doesn't fight Joseph Parker, do you really think that Joseph Parker is gonna get the win? Let's be honest. And you know what the fuck I mean when I say that. You know what I mean. It's not looking good for your boy JP. After he takes this fight against AJ, it's a fucking wrap. I know Joseph Parker's got another fight coming up, I think soon, if it hasn't already happened. I don't know. It's in fucking Australia, so I don't know if the motherfucker fighting on a Wednesday or a fucking Monday or some weird shit like that. But I'd be interested to see how he fares in his next fight. From what I've heard, the guy that he's fighting is a come-forward, aggressive fighter, so it'd be interesting to see how he deals with that again, since Takam was a very aggressive, come-forward fighter. And did give him some trouble. Let's not sugarcoat that shit. He could have beat that motherfucker, and he looked like shit. So, again, Bermane Stiverne most likely next for Anthony Joshua. Then definitely Joseph Parker. Looking forward to that fight. Looking forward to you stupid motherfuckers coming back here giving me my fucking praise when that motherfucker Joseph Parker gets knocked out. And still. And no, I'm not even a fucking big fan of Anthony Joshua. I could give a fuck less about any of these motherfuckers. I ain't nobody's fucking fan, first and foremost. I'm just keeping it real. I'm a realist. Anthony Joshua's gonna knock this motherfucker out. After that Charles Martin shit, I'm not going against Anthony Joshua. Simple as that. Y'all motherfuckers go ahead, put y'all money up in Vegas and lose all that shit. Lose your fucking houses. Lose your fucking lives for betting on that motherfucker Joseph Parker. Alright? Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like my shit, dislike it, whatever. Say I'm a stupid American. Maybe I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and make these videos. That's all I'm gonna do, make these motherfucking videos. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.